Hey everybody, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you about all the cool new free items there are on the Unreal Marketplace here. So if you don't know, the Unreal Marketplace is a place where you can download assets, and every single month they have some free assets, and you can do that by going to the free for the month here. Now, there is a lot of really cool assets that I want to show you in here. So the first things first is this dynamic nature here. And so what it will do is if you ever pull up any kind of foliage or nature pack here, oftentimes the trees don't sway like in the wind and whatnot here. And that's exactly what this is. It's really cool that they do this. And there's a lot of really interesting different stylized landscapes here. And if you don't know what stylized means, you can also think of that as something like cartoonish here. So as you can see, you can set the wind intensity and everything. Very, very neat stuff here. So this is definitely good to add in. Now, what I've already downloaded these, even though I'm not signed in on this computer personally. The one thing that you also want to do is you want to make sure that you have and get these every single month, because you never know when you might need an asset, right? And it's free, so why not here? The second one is a really cool platformer here. Now, this platformer blocks here is kind of like if you want to make a 3D platform game, and if you want to build kind of a blocky kind of game. It comes with a character here, but you can see that you can look at it from different angles here. Now, I don't think this stuff comes with locomotion here, but what it does do is it has a very good stylized path here. Now, for some reason, the brightness on this is really, really high. It wasn't like this on my other computer. I'm not sure what's going on here. But anyway, you can see the assets here. You got the water and everything's in a block shape. And that's really important because when you're making things in Unreal Engine, you have to be able to snap to grid here. The next one is the Stylized Truck. So it has trucks and some decals there that you can see below here. And you can also change the color of the truck, which is kind of interesting. So you have a few different trucks here with modular trucks. So there's, you can make different permutations of these trucks. Very, very neat stuff. So very cool if you want to make a truck game. And look at that, the interior is also modeled here. That's actually quite an interesting detail because if you don't know, a lot of games have not, they don't actually detail that in here to save on computing power. But I guess when you're using the Unreal Engine, that doesn't necessarily matter here. Next one is the hospitality pack. Now this is a restaurant here, and it's actually a very cool restaurant. So if you want to make a scene or a commercial, this is actually kind of interesting that they have a commercial here. So, or if you wanted to make a commercial, or if you wanted to just add something that used a restaurant in your in your portfolio, this is a good one to download here. So it even has the kitchen, so you can make a, you could make a little scene of of a kitchen show. Anyway, there's a lot of really cool assets here. And I should also mention that all these projects come with assets because you never know when you might need a pot or you might need a kitchen here for your game here. And look at that. It even comes with garbage bins or rubbish bins, depending on where you live, and then recycling bins as well. Very, very interesting stuff here. A ton of decals. And of course, you can add in your own decals as well. So this is really cool here. Now this one is probably my favorite here. This modular Gothic Ruins is actually really interesting. It also comes with the snowy mountains, which I think is really cool. So one of the things that you want to do when you have these assets is you can download these assets and make your own, right? And that would actually be really good. You can always add to your portfolio, and level design is actually quite interesting here. So it's always good to learn to do a few levels here, even if you're a programmer, because you understand how long it will take to build a level here. So this one's really good here. Now, there's also the permanently free collection here, if you don't know, and these are all permanently free. And there was one that was added here, and this one's really interesting. It's a hand-painted environment here. So if you're looking for like an old school kind of like World of Warcraft vibe to it, this is a good one here. So you can make a small little game out of this. Very, very interesting stuff here. It also has a winter scene here, so you can see all of the assets here. And then I don't think it shows you the winter assets, but nevertheless, it's very, very good, and I highly recommend that you download here. And also, be sure to check out all the other things that these creators have done here, because chances are they've done really good stuff here. All right, so that concludes the free for the month Unreal Engine content here. So please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.